Hey everybody, and welcome to Kerbal Space Program, version 2.0, because we had a little bit of an oopsie with the last stream in terms of some of the mods I had, and long story short, things got broken. Horribly broken when I tried to take a mod out that was going to cause me issues down the line. So we're at Kerbalcide 2.0 here, which is probably, to be more accurate, let's be more accurate, 3.0, probably 0.1. There you go. And we're going to start this, and hopefully this will be our Kerbalcide build going forward without any more oopsies and stuff like that. And basically we're going to be starting from scratch, but because I've made these changes, we will be able to get to the MUN very quickly. We'll be able to, hopefully get some more challenges done and sort of progress this space program further than we did before, because basically I had it set up where I wasn't getting enough science and money was going to go. So that's what was kind of happening. Welcome, Zane. I have no idea how to pronounce your last name, and I'm not going to try in case I mess it up. But we're just going to quickly go here, say thanks, I got it, and go into the VAB where we have these mods, or I guess challenges. We're going to do a ground test. We're going to leave the launch pad, and we're going to start our science program with hopefully a not broken tree. Okay, I'm hoping this is not broken. Good. And yeah, that was the problem. The science tree kind of went a little wonky, and I had apparently parts in science all over the place. Anyway, we fixed it. Or at least I think that we fixed it, and that's the good side. So yeah, so we're just going to build our first rocket here. We're going to jam a bunch of science onto it, and we're going to basically pick up enough science to unlock a good portion of the tech tree, and then from there we're heading to the MUN in high speed, and hopefully not get stuck on it like last time. Because nothing beats the I landed sideways, broke the thing, and now my ship is landing on the side of a hill. If you saw the screen capture, you know what I'm talking about. So there we go. So yeah, so we have Zane here watching. So Zane, what are you excited most about Kerbal Space Program to see tonight? What do you want to see? Do you want to see, the MUN, Minmus, or should I just go for broke and go for Duna? I'm open to suggestions here, and tonight I'm super confident it's going to actually happen. We're going to build a cockpit. I think, yeah, we got enough parts here. Yeah, that's the other thing, too. We didn't have several part packs that basically meant we were dealing with very small parts to be able to do certain things. So without further ado, we're just going to build a giant rocket that is too big. All right, it's 18. Is it going to let me pick it up? There we go. 18 tons. All right. Let's maybe go with this piece. 16 tons. Okay, so assuming I can slap an engine on here that can get it off the ground, which I'm kind of considering that I should be able to do. Let's see here. Can this... No, that just looks silly. Do we have a non-silly engine? How about that guy? 21%, it's not bad. No, we can't do this one. All right. We're going to get moving here. It's not going to be too bad. I just have to find an engine that allows me to stack it. How about the Aero B? Nope. It might be this part. You know what? It might be whatever this part is. Always a possibility. Okay. Not the end of the world. We'll just build a smaller rocket. That's my logic, and we're sticking with it. What do we got here? 200. There you go. That works. Oh, we could probably put it on the bigger rocket too. How much does this weigh? Tonnage was no, yeah, we could put it with the bigger part and do a considerable launch here. Gets right into space. Space is always good. All right, there's our wonky looking rocket system, and Zane says he wants to go to Minmus. And he's building a reusable first stage with tundra parts. Yeah, that's going to work pretty well. Minmus is a pretty easy one to get to, assuming that you can... Oh, that is a tiny. Okay, all of these are tiny, but that's fine. Just a little bit of stabilization, and then we're going to slap some science on here. I'm making the assumption that we're going to get this Kerbal back. Although this is Kerbalcide, so fair warning. Kerbals don't always make it. And then what do we got? Yeah, we got these things here. Now, I went, by the way, I nerfed these particular parts because they originally were worth way too much science. Way too much science. So they're now like a quarter science. All right, so this is enough to get us into orbit. That's amazing. Maybe I should see if I got a heat shield. Yeah, there we go. And a separator so that we can come back from orbit in one piece. All right. And then we're going to make it look nice-ish with this shroud. Come on. There we go. Yeah, that works. This is our first rocket in this, and we need to come up with a really neat name. And I'm not sure. I'm blanking on it. So we're just going to call it Kerbally. There you go. And we're going to go A, and this is going to be orbital silliness. There you go. Why? Just so that I have it there. And then maybe save it where this is properly staged. Yeah. And then also, probably before we hit the launch button, because I'm just being absolutely silly today, realize that there is literally no parachute on this at all. That's a problem. Can I put a parachute on this? I don't think I can put a parachute on this. I may have to slightly reconfigure the capsule at the top, because not having a parachute is a quick way to die. Does this have ablator in it? It does not. All right. How confident do I think I can land this without crashing it into the planet? Probably not very. Can I do this? I can, but then I can't stick anything to it because I'm using that, and I can't do that. Awesome. Okay. I think this capsule is not what we're going to launch with. As silly as it is, I think that is going to be our launch system. We are going to do the shroud, automatic shroud off, and then we're going to go like this. Doop, doop. There we go. That looks like it's reasonably silly. And then can we stick this on top? We can. There you go. It looks absolutely silly, but that is more likely to allow our astronauts to survive than anything else. And we are going to also, how much are we over? We're over by 18. That's fine, because we'll just strip a little fuel out of here to keep us under. Right? There we go. And we're just going to slap some power on. We're not going to need it on the descent, but we will need it on the takeoff and everything else because, well, otherwise we have problems. Okay, orbital silliness. We're off. We're going. Hey, average guy, welcome. And the Phoenix. Which Phoenix are we referring to? In terms of like I'm assuming there's a thing. How about a radio? I don't have any radial parachutes yet, Zane. This is literally the starting parts. It's complete bunch of mods that just don't work together. But I'm going with it anyway, because after the amount of science that we're going to get, we're going to go. We are going to be doing reusable rockets. Not this launch. We just don't have the parts to do it. That's the main thing right now. When you start off in Kerbal Space Program, it's almost impossible to do a fully reusable rocket right off the bat unless you're in like sandbox mode, which we are not. So we have to get some science. And in order to get that science, we're going to go through this black screen of nothing. This is the only downside to 50 billion mods, is that, it takes a while to do this. Now, I am going to be the cheatiest of cheats, and I'm going to use Gravity Assist because I can. Also, because I think this is probably not going to work otherwise. Now, while we're doing this, I'm going to log temperature. I'm going to log pressure. How much of my power am I using up to transmit this? Ooh, okay. I'm going to record that. I'm not going to record it, but I'm going to keep it in the capsule for later. Because there's no way we're going to be able to transfer that and not lose all our power. And I don't have power generation on here other than the engine. All right, launching. Launching badly. That's not what we want to do. Welcome to Kerbalcide. He died. So something's wrong. But it's a good thing we transferred that science, because now we got science so we can do something. He didn't die for nothing, random Kerbal, I don't even know your name. Whoopsies. Yes, if you are just joining us, Kerbalcide is named that because a lot of Kerbals die. And a lot of Kerbals die in horrible ways. Like that, where you'd say, why don't you have a launch port system? And I say, I haven't got the, I got 5 science out of that, so we can actually spend 5. Oh, no, we can't. We need 10. Okay. Never mind. But we did, how do we not complete those contracts? We did everything, right? We launched. Oh, it has to be unmanned. Okay. And this one has to be a probe. Oh, so we can't even send a Kerbal. All right. Well, that was probably something I should have paid attention to on our contract. So we're going to forego another Kerbal and put that so we can get these silly starter contracts out of the way. Exactly. Like just death and destruction. But yeah, we messed up that one a little bit. So yeah, so we shouldn't have even had a Kerbal on there, because we need to do probes before we can put Kerbals on our rockets, because the challenge is that it's got to be unmanned probe. So I don't even know who that Kerbal was, but some random Kerbal died. All right, so we're just going to get rid of all this then, because we don't need it. None of this is coming back. We are just going to slap a probe core on the top. There we go. Oh yeah, that looks like we're brilliant. And then we're going to be super cheaty. And I say cheaty in the nicest possible way, but we're going to use this as a fairing. I say that, and I'm wondering if, oh, it will work. There you go, look at that. Because I don't think we actually have to touch the probe at all until later when we eject this whole thing. But we will now use that extra mass, slap on 3 more batteries. Just because we're going to need to transmit stuff. This is not coming back. There is no reusability here. And I got to figure out this engine. Oh. If I click center of thrust. Oh, that's why. Okay, so this engine's not even. Okay, I did not know that. I guess, yeah, it makes sense. It's designed, there's 2 engines and they off balance each other. But I just put 1. Can I use this? It looks stupid, but it should work, right? Yeah, we're definitely got that amount of energy. Okay, let's make it look a little less silly, and then we're gonna launch it. What do I have that I can maybe... There you go. Nope, still not small enough. Maybe this. There you go. That's what we want. And what's this upset about? Tonnage. All right. Well, we'll take some out of here. To which I'm sure somebody watching this is going to note that we're going from a... Oh, how much do I have to actually get rid of? Are you kidding me? Almost getting rid of all the fuel in this stage. Okay, this stage is almost pointless now. Oops. Oh, this stage is just totally... There you go. This is this. We're just going to now call this one here the flying fish, because that's what it looks like. Let's be honest. All right, we're going back to the launch pad. And what do we have in the comments here? Average Guy says, if you can fly that thing, I will literally eat a fly. Okay, I'm not sure if that was the last rocket which I pumped into the ground or this rocket, but yeah, I'm not sure why you would eat a fly. I guess we'll never know why. Alrighty. As we're loading up here, you know what? I forgot to do this. I meant to do this. I do have music to fill in that blank. And it's like epic music. Makes you feel like you're like super good. And one of the things I did with this mod is that I don't use Kerbal construction time because it's a pain to go through different loading screens. But if I'm in the VAB or the space plane hangar, time actually moves fast very quickly. So you'll note that I was only in there for a few minutes and now it's dark. So yeah, we're gonna launch. We're doing a go here. And I think I have to actually do some science, which I didn't plan on doing at all. Oh shoot, let's grab that log temperature. Oh, this is gonna be a problem. No, don't do it. This fish is not doing well. Do I have anything to help me stabilize this? No, I don't. This is literally gravity turn messing up. Awesome. Good job, gravity turn. All right, let's see how much science I can get while I'm still floating here in the air by trying to click these things. Maybe there's a button. Do I have a button? No, I don't have a button. I'm just gonna randomly be trying to hit things. I'm hitting the same one, aren't I? Like 5 times. Oh, stop hitting the... No, it's gonna crash. And explosions. Oh, man. Yeah, you don't have to eat a fly. All right, we're going to go to the Space Center and see if we got 10 science out of that, whatever that was. Very expensive explosion. Yeah, average guy is happy, but this everyone else is like, no, we could have made somebody eat a small insect. Oh, man. All right, let's see if this is going to load. Do we have more than 10 science now? Please say we have more than 10 science so I can actually buy something. Yes! Okay, we're good. All right, we can go to basic rocketry. Is this what we want? No, we want basic aviation, I think. Yeah, it's got a whole pile of stuff, but mainly it's got these actual wings to stabilize our absolutely ruinous rocket. We got rid of one. What's this ground say? It says we have to collect the science from the KSP landed. Okay, so we got to pick up one science. It says reach upper atmosphere. We can do that. All right, we're good. We're gonna get there. This rocket is insanely powerful. We're also probably bleeding money. I haven't looked at how much money I've spent on this rocket. If we run out of money, we'll have to come up with some clever way of justifying more money because I can just add money into the thing if I absolutely need to. I think there's a mod I can add it with, or I can just go into the F12 and do it that way. So we'll see how that goes. All right, we're gonna get rid of these absolutely tiny wings that did nothing. Okay, they're gone. What do we got? We got bigger wings now, right? Yes, we do. And as a bonus, actually, no, we can use these things. There we go. Those are little control wings. Probably not the best way of doing it, but that's okay. And I'm going to be a little bit smarter. Oh, wait, do I have the... let's see here. No, not yet. Oh, no, I got Ajax. Nope. We don't have the controls yet, so I still can't just press a button. We could have done this too, I guess, but that uses up a tremendous amount of aerodynamic drag. All right. I think we're good here. But yeah, you can see the timer if you're looking here. It's just going up. It's running at about 10 speed. So every, I guess, minute I'm in here is an hour. Or, well, it's, no, every 6 minutes is like an hour. So how is it still too heavy? Can I maybe just strip a battery off? Would that help? Is that gonna make it happier? No, once. Okay, I'll put my battery back on. All right, we're gonna save that. It's the flying fish again. We're going to Launchpad and we're gonna see how it goes. And also let me know what you think about the music. Is it too loud, too quiet? It's the first time I'm doing this, so I can always adjust it to everyone's preferences. How about I put it in a tube? I'm not sure what you mean by a tube, Zane. Can you clarify that a little bit? Like, do you mean like a service bay or something like that on Kerbal? Because again, that's a brilliant plan, but I don't have the parts yet. Yeah, the only ones I have is if I build like a smaller rocket, but the problem with a smaller rocket is, despite this being an absolute disaster of launches, the smaller rockets, they don't go to orbit very quickly. And that's what we want to do. We want to go to orbit as fast as possible. So this has control surfaces on it, which then questions why is it spinning. But we're going to log our pressure and start collecting up some massive amounts of science before this inevitably explodes into a bazillion pieces, because for some reason this seems to want to do that. I don't know why. This is... Well, we're collecting enough science to get stuff, so... I don't know. Did we even... No, we already got this one. Okay. For some reason, this gravity turn thing is just not happy. Like, how hard is it to point straight up? If I hit abort... Oh, no. Now I'm in the... Okay, never mind. It exploded. That wasn't abort. That was the control room. And then here's the end of the nose cone. All right. Well, that's clearly not happy. So we're going to redesign our rocket here to be maybe not as silly, because clearly that is not working. Yeah, so we're going to go back to the VAB, and if you're like, oh my goodness, are we going to get to the MUN tonight? The answer is yes. I'm actually not terrible at this game. I just don't know why. I am terrible right now. This is what happens when you like rush and you're trying to stream at the same time. You make a lot of rookie mistakes. So I do know how to solve these rookie mistakes. And we're just going to pick up whatever that is. It's probably one piece. Yeah, it's a decoupler. All right. Still says we haven't done the ground test. I'm still not sure about that one. All right. But we still have money, so we're good. And we got a little bit of science, but, you know. And you're saying noise? I'm not sure. Is that like noise as in like noise, or noise as in there's some weird noise going across? Let me know. Because we have more music. As we attempt to rebuild this into... Okay, I'm going to do a smart rocket. It's not going to be as silly as this. Let's actually be serious for a second here, because, you know, time is valuable, and we definitely want to get to the MUN tonight, if at all possible. All right, so if we're playing this for serious, which I guess we are now, we get these things. We go here. We get this lovely thing, and yes, we are building ourselves... there it is. A sounding rocket. Ooh, a sounding rocket. We're going to build ourselves a really big sounding rocket, because at the end of the day, we don't want to take forever, but it is a sounding rocket. Do I have an adapter? No, I do not have the adapters. Do I have maybe a fuel adapter? There's this one, but that's still big. All right. Well, we're not going to make ourselves a giant sounding rocket then. We'll grab a... Oh, there we go. All right. And we're going to grab an Aerobee engine. Yeah, it has enough power to do that. And then we're going to grab these wings. We're going to stick it at the bottom of the rocket this time instead of at the top, where they probably should live. And you know what? We'll put 4. All right. There we go. Now, for controls, this is where we get... There we go. And then we jam all our science and batteries on here. And some type of, again, communication. Because we have to be able to communicate, because this is not surviving this trip. There's no way this is happening. This thing is going down in flames, everybody. Sure, if it wants to sit sideways, that's fine. Close enough. Alright, we need another bay. And back to science. Alright, whoops. Oh, that's not good. Nobody got upset about minor part clipping. Oh, that's just wrong. All right, so we got an engine. We got all these things here. We got our parachute, which I don't think is gonna do very much in this mission, but we'll have it anyway. There we go. And then, how much do we have left? 30 of 12. All right. We're just gonna do a little something here. There we go. And what type of science package can I slap at the bottom here? There we go. Although realistically, I could put that actually on here. You know what? I don't need to do that. I can do it this way. Which probably not the best way, but you know what? Let's just do it this way. There we go. Because I need to do the science before the rocket takes off. All right. And do we have any launch clamps? We have... I don't think this is going to let me do it, but let's see. Is it going to get super upset? Yeah, it's going to get super upset because this apparently weighs 1,000,000 tons. All right, do we have one that doesn't weigh 1,000,000 tons? 300 tons, 1,000 tons. All right, never mind. We'll just go like this and put launch sticks in. Basically, launch sticks are so that we can put the wings down as low as can, but they're not sitting on the wings. That's the logic behind it. What? How many parts do we have too many? 2 parts. All right, well, we can solve that very simply. As silly as it sounds, we can get rid of this one and we can get rid of that. There we go. Because this component here actually does pressure and temperature all in one little package, which is nice. All right. It's not good. Okay. Oh, we're not gonna call it this. Now we're gonna call it the, what are we gonna call it? Soundy. Good enough. And we're gonna go to Launchcraft and we're gonna launch. We're gonna do some science first so that we can get our that silly contract off our list. and then we're going to do some science, and then we're going to enjoy some actual rocketry this time instead of whatever the heck that thing did. I'm not using ground launch or whatever, gravity assist right now, because it seems to gravity assist right into the ground. It's like, you're assisting gravity, not me. Oh, this is such nice music. Calming. I realize the name is wrong. All right, good enough. All right, so I had this open. We can log temperature. We can log pressure. Then we want to, can we close the doors? Or are they stuck open? Or are they closed? Huh, interesting. All right. Did that clear our contract? Experiment any. All right, well. How about now? Okay, it seems to be happy with that one. And now the doors are open. Oh, because they close when... Right, those are like extra wings. Sure, I'm going to take that. We have no SAS mode. We're just going to go it. It is lifting off the ground so slowly. And the launch sticks are still attached to it. Oh, jeez. No. No. Are you kidding me? Yes. I know how to play this game. I really do. I just apparently don't know how to play it tonight. Oh my goodness. What is going on? Like, no one's gonna watch this. to the one person who I'm assuming is probably Zane still watching this, or average guy, thank you for sticking with us. And this absolutely atrocious thing. I promise the next launch will be absolutely perfect, because I'm clearly going to look at the stats and figure out why the rocket might not want to go up. Up. I changed some stuff so that we wouldn't have problems like this. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll pick up like 40 science, no problem. And then we're going to go to the MUN. And I'm already like half an hour in and going like, oh yeah, we're not getting to the MUN tonight. I'm going, yes, we are. Because I'm going to see what the heck's wrong here. All right, we're just going to do this. Strip out half the fuel. There you go, 800 and something. Yeah, that's good enough. That'll get us high enough into the air. And because we did that, we can now put a sounding rocket underneath. There we go. Sounding rockets auto drop, so we're good on that. So that's gonna give us about 1,000. So that should get us pretty high in the atmosphere to collect quite a bit of science. All right, there we go. And then clear those absolutely silly contracts, and then move on to some serious money and putting some Kerbals in the passenger seat so that we can get to, because we can build some pretty big rockets right now. We just need a little bit more money and a little bit more science to be able to effectively build stuff without going a little crazy and having to mash parts that are not designed to do what we're doing. All right, Log temperature. Log pressure. All right. Maximum velocity. Let's do this. All right. We got control systems, so hopefully this is going to keep us mostly steady going up. And we can actually tilt the rocket and some other stuff, so... Yeah, here's the music I picked for the Mun, because I thought, oh yeah, we'll be at the Mun by now. We're flying to the Mun in space. That's where I thought we were going to be. Just over half an hour into the stream. And we're still flying, like, literally the first rocket we got more than 10 feet off the ground. Alright, but it's flying. We're good. It's dark outside. And I gotta change some settings while we're doing this because that is dark. And not everybody likes looking at dark rockets. So we're going to boost up our flare, debris flare, skybox dimming 75. Alright, apply. There you go. Doesn't that look nice? As we've gotten rid of all the stuff so we can now start doing our science. We're going to store this science because we need as much points as possible. And does this have telemetry port? It does have telemetry port. Awesome. All right, so now we're pretty high up here. It's going to take a while for us to come down. That's okay. Because we do want to take a bit of time here to review the data, and we want to keep this because we don't want to lose anything. But I think telemetry, review telemetry, we can transfer that for our science point. There we go. That's the one we want. All right. Now we're just gonna hit here. Oh, this one is really high pitch. Let's jump over that one. There you go. That sounds a lot better. All right, we're just gonna go into settings here, and we're gonna make sure that we are set. Okay, good. Resuming the flight. All right, so now one of the things that we have here is we have this whole thing. It's holding us up. We don't necessarily want to do that. So we can set to 12 seconds and we can hit kaboom. And you might be wondering, what is kaboom? And kaboom is one of my favorite mods because it basically does exactly what it says on the tin. It makes things go basically kaboom. And by doing that, that means our weighting is better. We no longer have the fins holding aerodynamics. So now we're falling down this way, which means that this isn't a giant pointy stick that's going to fly into the ground. That is the logic behind it, and I'm sticking with it. So as we keep going down here, we can do another telemetry port, reset that. At some point, we're going to get low enough that we can do another one here. Should be just under 18,000. There we go. And we send that off for another point of science. And then we can do another telemetry port once we're on the ground. And we can probably get down to about 350. Because we're going to end up sliding. These doors open, end up kind of being like wings. So that's good. As we're just coming down here. Hopefully we don't overspin. Because we don't have a way of stopping the spin. As we gently come down here. And this is going to give us quite a bit of science. Assuming it doesn't tear itself apart. There we go. Parachute away. And how much does the parachute slow us down? Quite a bit. So we're going to set this down to, what's the lowest number? 50? 50. Alright, and then we're just going to high speed warp it all the way down. Whee! Spinning, 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 spinning. Alright. And yeah, we're just landing here with our sounding rocket. We're just waiting for it to come down to the ground. I've got it set to 50 meters, so this does take time, unfortunately, and for some reason because it's all the reflective layers blinking out because of the rotation. Because everything here with deferred is sort of reflecting off each other. But we're coming down here. It's a nice little grassy area. And is the parachute going to open? Hopefully it does. And it exploded, but it didn't completely explode. We still have this, right? Oh, but we lost the battery, so yeah. We don't have to refer to just slow down time. And we should be able to recover this. Alright, well, we'll go to Space Center and recover it that way. Apparently it's not happy that it's totally dead. But that's okay. We're good here. We're good here. We're collecting our science, and we're going to definitely boost our science gathering capabilities now that we're able to actually unlock stuff. We unlocked the aerodynamics, and now hopefully we will be able to unlock the rocketry pack, and that should give us enough to actually launch with some decent rockets that'll get us to space, and then we'll go to Mun, because actually going from Mun or space to Mun is very easy. Most of your energy in Kerbal Space Program is actually used to get to orbit. All right, we're gonna go to mission control. We got rid of, I still don't know why this one keeps convincing itself that we haven't done it. All right, we're gonna pick enter to space, because that's what we're up to next. And we're gonna go over here. We're gonna buy some rocketry. There we go. And now we can build a rocket to space and not have weird things happen to our rocket. Oh my goodness. The nightmare that was earlier in the stream was like, why is nothing working? Like, oh my goodness. Oh well. At least we got some nice music. Relaxing music. What do we got coming up next? Oh, okay. We got some interesting music coming up. This is where I sort of started throwing songs into randomness. All right, so we want to go to the space, and no, we're just gonna go new, and we're gonna go space today. I don't know if we're gonna go to space today. We are, but all right. So we can build our aerobee container to do this. There you go. We do need to have a heat shield on it though, or they will not be coming back from space, like so. And we still don't have parachutes. That's why we weren't using it earlier. You know what? What Kerbal do we have that we can sacrifice today? No, they come back. So Jeb is gonna probably go on a very short trip. Sorry, Jeb. That is too big. Alright, engine-wise, we're not taking that weird thing. What do we got here in engines? We just need one of these. Wow, okay. Well, this is gonna go pretty well then. Do I have any? I have this as a wing. That's ridiculously huge. It's not gonna do much. Oh, there's a door there. I don't think he can, whoops. I don't think he can get out yet, so I'm not gonna worry about the door. But for artistic reasons, let's do that. All right, now we gotta get some, how much electricity it has? 90. Okay, so we're gonna put some power on here. And yes, we're just gonna jam everything underneath. What do we got? Science-wise, we got our, oh, this is not science. That's science. I don't think those things mostly work. Oh, we have the cardboard box. Can we jam it in there? Yes, we can. And we have a Kerbal engineering system, which means we get actual stats and data. I don't know if we're going to be able to land this. What's the... It's 1800, but if we go there, it's 2000. I'm not sure, guys. This will be interesting to see. We got one solar panel, some batteries. What? Oh, yeah. And we got a fuel cell from Tantaris. Oh, that might be interesting for a later project. There we go. And I wonder if I can go. I think that's what that's supposed to do. We'll see. All right. I think we're good. We'll see if we're gonna go to space today, and then if Jeb's gonna come back or not. Because Jeb might not come back. We're being honest here. This might be a one-way trip for Jeb. But it's a one-way trip with such uplifting music. Yes, this is the first time I put music in, so I'm gonna talk about music a lot. Sorry. All right. Incredibly low loading screen. Oh, this is taking a little bit longer to load. There we go. All right, Jeb. We're gonna have this thing floating in the air. Oh, it needs liquid fuel? Well, that was kind of silly. Well, let's try this again. That fuel thing does something weird. Not sure that's what it's supposed to be doing. But we're flying up with basically a giant gas. There it goes. All right. Now we're being serious. Let's go to space today. Through the sound barrier. And we're out of fuel. Did we even make space? Oh, I shouldn't have probably turned that off. It's still running, isn't it? Yeah. It made 30 kilometers. Are you kidding me? Oh, man. Alright, well, we're gonna abort that. And then we're gonna grab our, whoop, we gotta turn it off, the high speed thing. Which way's up? Now the question becomes, can we land this in the water and survive? And can we observe the cardboard box? What else we got? Pressure? No. Alright, we're coming through. I'm not sure this is gonna work. I think those fins are too small. Can he eject? No, he cannot. I thought those fins would be big enough to at least give us some upward momentum. Well, we can only hope for a favorable splashdown. Is Jeb finished? Oh yeah. Oh no, he blew up. All right, well, that wasn't good. All right, so we clearly need more rocket fuel. And clearly not that rocket, because there's no way Jeb's coming home on that without some type of light plane. You didn't even get any science from that. Oh my goodness. Okay. No, still got contracts to go to space. Okay, that's the end of that song. As we go back and rework the rocket and hope to get to space. Why? Like, this was so fancy and it did absolutely nothing but cause me problems. Well, it looked neat and this did not do what I want. Okay. Yeah, it says it has like 2,000. So I'm kind of confused why with 2,000 it would have had variably no lift. Like, it only got 30 kilometers up. That should have easily put us into space. Like, not orbit, that's for sure, but space. What do we got here? Oop. How many more tons do I have? Oh, I'm only at like 3 tons. Alright, well then let's get silly. Because I am at this point done with this shenanigans. There it is. You can never go wrong with a swivel. Except for when the swivel says it's only at 0.95. Okay. So you go with 2 swivels. Yep, there you go. So that is now orbital grade rocket. Right there. But it's not going to come back easily. So that's a problem. We still have no way of doing parachutes or slowing ourselves down. Let's see if there's any interesting arrow parts. All right, we're gonna strap these out because these did nothing. These are bigger. That's right, that's what we're going with. These are bigger. And what else do we have? Alright, that might be landable. I don't think I have anything else I can deploy to slow us down. Alright. That's okay. Double checking our staging. It's not that complicated, but you never know. Save and launching. What? Alright, we got some dubstep now. Alright. As we come up to the 56 mark here, we're gonna get to orbit because this rocket is orbital class. It is going to go to orbit. It has to go to orbit. As it slowly loads in and shows us the engines first for some reason. Alright, it's daytime. Nice. Alright, so it says that we have that much fuel. Okay, we should be good. Gravity turn. Let's do this. Awesome. Alright, tried and true. The swivel engines. Because nothing is gonna hurt a swivel engine. Now, watch me say this and it explodes. Are you kidding me? Yeah, we just went through the sound barrier twice. Yay! Well, who we got? Valentina's on this one. And we're trying to correct for the flight path using just the... Oh, man. Do we have a crew report? We can transmit a crew report, right? No, we have no comms. Okay. Well, we can try to go for the airport runway. Not that we want to land on the runway, but... We do not want to point down. We need to bleed our speed. We need to convert all this downward speed into horizontal speed. Gravity turn has not been my friend tonight. As we again go through the sound barrier for a third time this launch. I'm just watching that negative 45-degree angle. We need this Mach speed to go down, and we need the angle to go up. As we basically do this entire launch at Onyx Mach speed. Alright, finally we're slowing down. As we're going to hit the water. Dang it. Can we flip? No, we can't do anything. We're stuck. We're gonna hit. Oh, we survived. Look at that. Oh, we're fishing it. We lost some stuff, but that's okay. All right, there we go. We're gonna crew report from the water. But we're on the water, so we should be able to get out. And that means that she's able to collect an EVA report. All right. And now we're going to board. Yep. Oh yeah, we have this lovely view. As we got like this piratey song. I'm saying it's a piratey song. Alright, we're basically just stuck here. Let's recover the vessel. Can't believe that thing exploded. Alright, we're just gonna launch another one with Valentina. And yeah, we're just gonna go straight up until we're into space. Gravity turns is for losers. All right, I'm turning that off for a second because we're going to time that with the launch. We picked up a... What? We picked up a ton of science, though. Oh. Okay, I'm happy to take science. We're going to pick up some of this debris, though, just to make sure our game speed, because there's no point in leaving it there. We'll never see it. There we go. We're going to go check our contracts for a second. So we're going to check out contracts. We're going to do anything in this game right now. Save the game. Quick save. Load the game. Quick save. Because I've apparently lost control of being able to click on the buildings. And yeah. We managed to gain a ton of science. So assuming the game hasn't kirboshed us, we should be able to upgrade a lot of stuff. But that shouldn't matter because we're just going to launch the same rocket. Where is it? That's it there. Valentina. All right. Double checking. That is the rocket. Yep. No, that's the one I want. And we're going to launch it. I wonder if Bob is, or Jeb is actually dead, or if he's going to come back. He might be dead. I don't remember if I have it where the Kerbals regenerate or not. I think they do, because I did accidentally smash one earlier. And I still have the original 4. So that's my thinking. All right, so we're doing this. We got our song ready to go here. We're going to time this all. We're just going to use the first stage to go straight up. And then on the second stage, we'll start a gravity turn. It's not as efficient, but hopefully the rocket won't explode into like 18 parts. Because we want to go to space. As we load in. And again, it shows us the bottom of the rocket. Like, these are the rocket cones. But those are like the colliders for the rocket cones. So I'm not sure why it does that. But here we go. We go to space today, or as the Kerbals might say, here we go to space today. All right, so we're doing pretty good. We're going through the sound barrier again. There we go. All right. Oh, yeah, we got the sonic boom if we cross the plane. All right, we've used up about 2/3 of the fuel. We got another 1,000 meters to go. We're going to start to make a little bit of a turn here because no, we shouldn't have done that. Why is this game so broken? That should not have fallen apart. Hang on here. Settings. Yeah, this is fine. Where's advance? No, there's no part pressure limit. There's no things. It should just stick together. Huh. Well, this is a problem. Because she's in trouble. We're gonna lose her. Oh well. Hmm. That should not be happening. Yeah, there's no chance we're surviving this. Alright, for some reason the rockets just keep going. They always respawn. The main Kerbals are invincible, they always respawn. Okay, thanks, Zane. I wasn't aware of that. I think there's ways of killing them though. Yeah, well, we'll see if they'll respond. That'd be nice because we're down our 2 pilots. And for some reason, nothing is working tonight. I don't understand. I've changed this up so that it would work. Like, the rocket should not just fall apart. Like, I have joint reinforcement on here. It should be holding all the rockets together. Let's see. Are they missing in action? Yeah, they're missing in action. So they'll come back. All right, but we need another pilot. Do we have a pilot? We do. It's going to cost us $70,000 though. Let's get one with high courage, low stupidity. All right, same rocket. All right, but we're just going to go straight up the whole way. No turning whatsoever until we're like in space. Because something is just shredding these rockets. And I don't want to have to turn joint force up a lot because then it gets a little cheaty, but I've never had so many rockets blow up in one evening. Like usually you lose 1 or 2 or something like that. Yeah, so Zane, it's got a Kerbal joint reinforcement on it. So it should be like basically reinforced joints. I realize that struts also help that, but it should basically have like auto strut automatically on. Like if I go here, I don't think I have anything here, but yeah, it should be going. So, all right, we're just gonna go straight up. There's a 0 survivability for Demal here, or Demal. But that's okay. We're going for science, and we're going for basically if we can get to orbit, we're good. That's what I'm going, because we got like over 4,000 meters per second in this vessel. So, you know, we got air wings and everything, so we should be good enough to get up there and do a gravity turn once we're in space. It's not as efficient, obviously, as doing a proper gravity turn, but like rockets are just exploding on me, and I don't know if it's just this part pack makes the like these Tantarus ones are got a problem or something, but yeah, they seem to just explode way too easily. All right, we're in space now. We're not in space yet, we're only 20 kilometers up, but we're at like 88 or something like this, so we're just gonna float around a little bit here while we get up to about 50 kilometers. And then we got this music going crazy. What? Oh, this is robot aliens. Okay. There we go. And I have no way to stop the turn, do I? All right. We'll just wait until we rotate in the right direction. All right, there we go. There we go. We're going and doing our orbital burn. That is weird music. Sorry. I'm trying this out, new music, and some of it's just like, what? Let's go to orbit. This is 1.4 thrust to weight ratio, so This should get us to orbit, but we'll probably have to wait a while to get her. Although, how much... Oh, I wonder how long she can stay up there. 16 days. And she has enough... Oh, fresh air for 16 days. She's got 3 days of snacks. That's brilliant. So she won't suffocate. It's good to know. We lose money if they run out of snacks. Where are we here now? All right, we got 200 meters left. I don't know if we're gonna get to orbit. Oh man, how is it? This has just been our day. But we're gonna go a little bit more towards the... There we go. Maximize our what we have left. Did we have the box? Right, we can't communicate anything. So the question becomes, and we're going to leave a little bit of fuel left in the tank here because we're not making orbit, is with these wings, can I actually ditch this thing in the ocean properly? Because, yeah, we actually need her to come down. Now. Oh my, are you kidding me? Enter space with a probe. Right. This is what I get for trying to do this. Oh well. We're gonna re-enter the atmosphere here and see if we can land this using that very interesting. Yeah, it's not the most reliable mod. I don't know how it treats all the different joint reinforcements. But it usually works, but on Tantarus it seems to have a very bad time. Alright, we're gonna attempt to land this, so I need to be about 90 degrees because we need to bleed as much of our speed off as possible, because if we go here and look at aerodynamic forces and our coming in here, uh-oh. Things on fire is not good. Things exploding is worse. Well... We lost most of the spacecraft. Not much we can do. I have no idea if that's because we're slowing down or speeding up. Gotta fight the turn. No, don't overturn. How fast are we gonna hit this? Oh, we're under 2. Oh no, we're still above 200. No, we gotta be lucky on the hit. Nope, we're not. We lost a Kerbal. They died. And we didn't get any science for that because they didn't transmit any things. We didn't put a transmitter on this rocket or power. It's like short-sightedness of that was supposed to land and it tore itself apart. And that was like, that was suborbital. Man. I don't know what it is, but these Tantarus parts are like fragile, like super fragile compared to like restock and anything like near future, which is like you can hit that thing with like a freaking mallet and the stuff will still function fine. Alright. Well, we got 96,000 there. We got pile of science, so we can actually spend quite a bit. Let's spend some science on upgrading stuff. We'll have to get basic vehicles. Man flight we don't really need, other than we probably should get the launch escape system. But let's see what we got here. What I want is survivability, which is over here. Yeah, we're not getting that right now. Guess we'll play it on this one. That'll give us advanced flight controls later, which has got a whole bunch of nice stuff. Did we complete any of the contracts? No, we're still stuck on those two because they want probes. All right. We can do this. To the space in the least expensive way. Apparently it's playing music in the game now. Right, that doesn't say stuff is broken. I don't know what will. Do I have anything? Nope, this is all the wrong size. Awesome. Okay, we're doing it that way then. What's this? 37, 51. Oh, we're gonna go with this guy. And that gives us not enough thrust. All right, what else? What kind of other tiny engine do we have? 42. Do we have a tiny engine that will kick out more than 51? Okay, I guess we're doing that way. Yeah, that works. All right. That's our new rocket. All right, guys. Hey, welcome, Andy Black. Hey, you finally made a monopolar orbit docking. That's amazing. That is not an easy thing to accomplish. And in things that are not easy to accomplish, apparently it's trying to get to orbit today. For whatever reason, I'm shredding airplanes and rockets all over the place. So we're putting a little bit more power into this. As the initial parts, apparently I have a lot of access to like 10 terrace and stuff, but they are flimsy parts. That, or there's like, you have to get to a certain point and unlock maybe some background thing that then improves your rocketry stability parts that I don't know about. That's one of the fun parts with all these mods. They do weird stuff. All right, straight up to sunrise. No, don't do that. How much did we lose? We're still technically good because there's epic ton of Delta V in this one stage. Hey, Univerhole. Or UH. Welcome to the channel. Yes, we do have channel guidelines. It's something YouTube has kind of told everyone they have to have. They're like, you must have guidelines. All right, now I got to figure out which way I'm wanting to go. I think I want to go this way. Nope, that's not it. All right, there we go. So yeah, this rocket's got a crazy amount of fuel on it. Don't know where... Oh, that's the other engine. Okay, cool. All right, we're good. Apparently it's still telling us that the other engine has fuel, but I think we're gonna run out of fuel because we don't have the fuel in this rocket, do we? I'm not sure what just happened, but I'm gonna take it as we get to where we're going here. Oh yeah, we gotta get a little bit higher up here as we are needing to get a little bit more elevation out of this thing. I have no idea what the TWR at right now is. Are we slowing down? No, we are speeding up. Okay, good. All right. Despite some craziness, this will get us to orbit, even if I have to push the whole way. Oh, man. We are accelerating. Yeah, we're still accelerating. I just don't understand why we're not accelerating more. So now we're just going straight up. This is insane. We have so much fuel, but this engine is just probably just dipping above the TR level of 1. So this may or may not work. Because what is the challenge? The challenge is we just have to get the space, right? Yeah, above 7,000. All right. And we are going up. Yeah, because when we originally designed this, the whole bottom stage wasn't supposed to explode. I'm gonna log pressure. Oh, we have pressure. Okay. Telemetry already. All right. All right, here we come to space. All right, I guess we can do this again. Okay, let's go to the map and see what we're actually doing right now. Oh man, that is embarrassingly bad. Our only saving grace is that this engine, despite being absolutely weak, is actually decent enough to get us. If we do this, we can probably get to orbit. All right. Our poor man air brakes kind of thing. All right. Let's go prograde and see if we can actually now do something about orbit. There we go. All right, we're in orbit. I say this gleefully. Apparently we got telemetry from here, but we definitely don't have pressure, right? No, we got pressure from here before. All right, how about temperature? I just gleefully... All right, well, we're going to leave this in orbit for now. It's got 500. We might be able to use it later. It's going to run out of power eventually, but for now, we'll just leave it. Worst comes to worst, we just do a recovery mission later. Oh, man. All right, well, we've managed to get ourselves to orbit tonight so far in an hour and a half. This is ridiculous. But we did get some science out of that, so hopefully now we'll be able to upgrade some points and get ourselves some actual contracts with Kerbals in it, because Kerbals bring in a ton of science, whereas probes do not. Still upset about ground test. All right, well, whatever. Does it still say it has to be probe? Oh my goodness. All right. No, we're gonna ignore that. And we're going to research that. And I need a bit more science, but that's okay. Because now we can launch that silly onion thing, which has its own ablator, and with a parachute, we are confident that we're going to be able to keep Kerbals alive and collect our science for us. All right, where's snacks? How much snacks is in here? 16 days of fresh air and 16 days of snacks. Okay, that's good because that means we can go to the Mun and back without too much difficulty. All right, so that's our reorbiting. Tiny little thing, no. Alright, so this has got to go to the Mun. So we're going to do similar, but this time we're putting Kerbals in here. So, and we're going to pay a little bit more attention to our numbers. Yeah, there's an engine on here, which gives us 200 something. Okay. We have no landing gear. Don't know how we have no landing gear at all. Okay, that's always great. We could land with wheels. No, we're gonna go to here and we're gonna pick something. What do we have? We have to have something. Deployable. No, we literally have nothing. Cool. Radio. Have to land on the engine itself. Alrighty. I mean, there's things I don't want to do, but I'll do them. I guess I don't need that. Don't need that part, because we do have a part count limit. Okay, so we're just going to now build out the rocket a little bit. We're going to run into the same problem we had before, which is, where's the adapter? There's the adapter, right? And, whoops. That's our upper stage. This is our to the moon stage where we will put ourselves into moon orbit. We're gonna go with one of those. In space, it does 59, so we do need to make sure that we're high enough orbit. How's this looking? It's looking pretty good. All right. Here, we're going to grab a big tank and the biggest engine we can buy. What's the biggest engine we can buy? How's this guy? What is this guy? Liquid methane. Okay, but what's his thrust capability? Oh, this is not for not for ground lifting. All right, we're gonna stick a Reliant in here. We're gonna make it compact, and then we're gonna stick, where are they? The swivels. All right, there we go. Yeah, it's gonna go up pretty fast. I'm gonna grab our wings here to make sure that we go up and we don't come back down. At least not in one piece, in bunch of pieces. All right, and then we have here, we need our little box of science. Box of science, it's going to go, this whole thing's going to come along with us. So we're going to put the box of science there. And the box, where did we find that before? Out here. There we go. This time we want it black. There we go. Ooh, dark. Okay. Same idea. Some science batteries. We're not going to get too fancy here. We could put a case we have an abort situation. Oh, it's getting upset. What's it? Too tall? Oh no, we're way overweight. Dang it. And I was like, all right. Now it's happier, right? Much happier. All right. We can probably toss a little bit of extra weight on there, but let's put batteries in. Where's our science? We're still with the beginning science. All right. Oh, right, this has its own abort system. Right. Checking the staging. All right. Okay, let's see if we can go to Mun. Depending on how much fuel we have left, we might try to do a touch and go. Because we have a parachute, we can actually risk the gravity turn situation. Where's the gravity turn wanting to go up, though? We're going to say 120. We don't want to turn too early. I want 125. Launch. All right. We are off and heading to the Mun. which is that thing right there. Not sure why we're spinning. Like, or why we're pointing straight down. We do not want to be doing this. All right, we're boarding that. Seems very odd that we'd be doing that. I think this is an abort. But we'll try to get to orbit because, well, some science maybe. But we also have this capsule, so we're not concerned about crashing into space, which is very dark on the screen. All right, okay. I don't even know where we are right now. All right, we're just gonna do that. So dark now. It's like not where we want to be. And parachute deploy. Should slow us down pretty good as we come close to the water. We still can't EVA because we haven't upgraded anything. We still have this science system here. Alright, well, we can try something, but we'll wait until we're just about to hit the water. It's one of those systems that we should probably test for later missions when we do reusability. Although this one does have an emergency brake system on it, so let's give that a try at about 10 meters. It should be just above the water. No, didn't quite do what it wanted, but not bad. It's supposed to basically control your velocity, but our TRW is too low, so. But here we are. I can slow down the time here and recover our little capsule and have the Kerbals repeat stuff for like 18 minutes. Yeah, this is now the music I want. It's like, why isn't things working? If you're joining us, this has been an absolutely miserable stream where nothing has worked at all, despite the fact that I actually went and tested stuff before we actually went live to make sure this was going to work. And so far, it has not. Everything has just been like rockets exploding everywhere, falling apart, things just going sideways. Like, we did get a lot of science though, so that's good. And we can go here and unlock survivability, or we can unlock basic science, which is very tempting because survivability is important, particularly if we can get these command pods, because then we can build some really big stuff. But we don't really need bigger command pods. What we need is a giant science grab for just infinite amount of science. So we're going to take the science, as bad and as wrong as that sounds. We're going to pick not this one because I'm going to have, it still says probe. It doesn't want crew. Right. Well, whatever. What do we got here? We can do yeah, we're still stuck in probe mode because we haven't actually gotten somebody to orbit. That's how bad this has been. And this rocket was supposed to do it, and it didn't, because it launched and it didn't have any control on that little tiny engine, because it's not designed for atmospheric. And without any wings or anything, we just rolled, which was ridiculous. So I'm stripping that engine out, and I'm putting something better in. Where is it? Here. This engine. The Pug. Worthless in atmosphere. Anything, it has to have a gimbal. No, too small. Too small. Pug. Does this gimbal? I'm not seeing a gimbal system on here, so no, we're not putting that in there. I want something that's gonna gimbal. That looks gimbalishy. Yeah, it's got a gimbal. Good. How much of a gimbal? We don't know. Well, no, it doesn't have enough power though. It's only like it'll do the job just barely if we're in upper atmosphere. How's this one in upper atmosphere? No, it's garbage. That's how we're going with. There you go. And I know that gimbals. There we go. That'll get us into orbit. And I'm going to take these guys here and I'm going to switch them to 3 so they're not sticking out oddly, which is probably what happened. Okay. And then just to be on the safe side, how many more parts we have? We have 5 parts. Let's just spend a little bit of money on some additional wings. There we go. Just to make sure that we do get up there. Are we going to space today? Question mark 333. Yes, we are. Because I will not end this stream until we get to space. As we head back to our tropical location at the KSC to be able to launch this rocket into space. And if you're watching right now, let me know, because this has been a very sad stream and I'm all by myself. It also takes a while for this thing to load. That's because I have so much in this game for us to go and see, and I'm like, I can't even get off Kerbal. Alright, we got smart ASS, so we're just doing this way. There we go. That'll control our gravity turn a lot easier than using anything else, which has just been a nightmare. Nightmare fuel. And it's launching at dark at night. Brilliant. Still don't know why we can't see the stars. Oh, it might be some clouds. Yeah, there's some stars up there. Yeah, clouds. The whole cloud front over there. Clouds are dark. At night. That's my takeaway for tonight. Clouds are dark at night. There you go. Now we're seeing some stars as we start to clear the atmosphere. All right, we're about to stage. And then here we go. Here we go. All right. Now we actually have some real rocketry. Let's turn. And actually get to being where we want to be. All right, we're gonna try to get to a 100-kilometer orbit. No more games. Well, it's a game, but we're actually going. We have just 750 meters of Delta V left in this stage. We're coming up close to that cutoff point where we will then coast to the 100-kilometer mark. We're almost there. And we're in space. Ooh, 100 kilometers and 2.8, 2.7, 2.6. Why are we slowing down? We're in space. There's nothing slowing us down in space. All right, well, whatever. All right. Now let's orbit and move on to the next part of this mission. So how much Delta V will we have left? About 1,500. That should be enough for a pretty good moon flyby. Oh yeah, here we are. Although it's dark, but... There we go. We're in orbit. Where are we in orbit here? Where's the moon? Moon's there. All right. Right, we're in a pilot seat, so we just need to, where is the moon? I'm looking for this giant ball. Oh, there it is. Okay. Prograde. There's the moon right at the horizon. Let's punch it. So we want to go to about 13 million kilometers. I think that's what the moon orbits at. We can also look, use our eyes as we slowly expand out here the circle. By slowly I mean, there we go. Because we still don't have another patch conics and other stuff like that, so we just have enough to see our orbit, which is pretty much all we really need. And then what we want to do is make sure we get a little bit more. Cut it right there. Awesome. And that should be enough to get us to the moon, and hopefully not crash into the moon. All right. But before we leave, I'm pretty confident. Oh, deploy the primary base, and we're going to turn off the safety cover because we don't accidentally want to kaboom anything. All right, log temperature. Yeah, we already have it. Okay. Retract those bays. We have 300 power. We have enough food and air and hydrazine to last us a couple days as we continue to go higher and higher on our way to the moon. Behind the shadow of the Earth. Oh, we're gonna get there during an eclipse, aren't we? Oh, darn. All right. There we are. Make sure we're not going to hit it. Space high. Here comes the moon. And we're crossing the moon barrier. Slow down. Okay, we picked up a ton of stuff, but oh yeah, we're going to smoke the moon in a second. Okay. So radial outward. There we go. So we're going to be flying by the dark side of the moon. Whoa, we just crashed. What? No, why did we crash? No. Why did we crash? Dang it. Why did we crash? That I had a clear path. No way we were supposed to crash. All right, well, that sucks. I'm sure we didn't send back any of that science. And we killed a Kerbal, but we should probably get a Kerbal back. Yeah, we're not listening to that one. That's a little bit too crazy. All right, there we go. For our fallen Kerbals, who I'm hoping come back to us. Okay. Did I launch with Bill? Oh my goodness. Probably why I had so much trouble. All right. I'm gonna upgrade that. Nope, not upgrading that. What's this give me? I don't even have enough money to do that. All right. Don't know why it says locked parts. I'm wondering what parts are locked. It might be one of those things we just have to go through the VAB to get it to go again. So if you're joining us, we're going to the moon, but this time we're not going to slam into it. Everything that's going wrong is going wrong tonight. It's been an absolute disaster in the evening. We've killed a couple Kerbals multiple times because we have Kerbal reboot on. So yeah. All right, we're just going to double check things here. All right, this is good, other than the fact that I don't want to launch during the night, so we're going to go to not that one. Where is it? There we go. And yeah, that way we can time warp to the what? Battery pack and adapter fuel tank. That's odd. Like, I can put a different battery in, that's not a huge problem. I want a bigger battery. Is it gonna let me go with that, or is it gonna say? It seems to think that is not a part. Well, let's see structural here. What do we got? It's like the game went wonk on me after smashing into stuff. It's like, no, you can't have this now. Like, there's solutions to everything, right? It's not difficult to get around it, but it's like, okay, that's odd. I think we're still going to space today. Yeah, we're gonna go to space today. It's gonna be tricky though. All right. That was just weird. All right, we're just loading up our rocket here to go for the mun and not crash into it. That is the goal. Don't crash into the mun. Don't crash into the mun. We want to fly by, return, and collect the science. And we're going to warp to the day because I'm tired of launching at night. Despite I have lights. All right, surface. Double check, and here we go. And who do we have? We have Jebediah. Jebediah is going to the moon. Unlike random person that we slammed into the ground last time, which we've already forgotten their name because I really need to start naming the Kerbals. Something I'm going to remember. I don't look at their names when I'm like, random guy, I'm a pilot, done. I'm like, you're a pilot. Oh, my name is something. No, it doesn't matter, you're a pilot. And if anybody's wondering what FPS we're running here, actually, it dips down and up, but it stays above 25 frames per second, so that's decent. But most of the mission, it sits around 34, 40. With it occasionally going up to like 50, 60, maxes out at 60 because that's the most my monitor can do. So, all right, we just gave ourselves a massive boost straight up in the air. Bye bye, and here we go with our even better engines, which are not running at 100%. Oh, we're slowing down. Okay, that's not good. But look at the lovely morning sun. There you go. There we go. We're speeding up again. Good. What's it looking like here? All right. We do actually have to start our gravity turn, despite it being a slower gravity current turn. We do need to, like, not hit the ground. Alrighty. There we go. Hey, North Band. Yeah, we've just been having a very awful stream rocketry. We're on some random letter here, or number. Vessel naming, what are we at? We're at the letter M. We're at the letter M. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S kind of thing. And that's how many rockets we have slammed into the ground, into Kerbin, into Mun, burned up, all in the hopes of getting to Mun today. And it's just been a disaster of a mission. So this one here is looking pretty good. We're gonna definitely get into orbit in a second, and then we'll be able to there we go, as we now do our pretty epic gravity turn. I've just been having so many rockets explode in like this lower section. I'm just taking no risks. There's a lot of efficiency loss in this type of thing, but yeah, we've just lost so many rockets. So many. And we have done some upgrades too. So the upgrades we have is now they're able to no, he can't EVA yet. Right, we didn't have the money for it. But we can see that he's in his little tiny hut. He actually fits in that little cube. It's just a chair and him. And if we go like this, he can see out the window. And he can say, oh, look, there's home. As we continue to do our orbit, we are just going to speed up a little bit here because we're trying to get to Mun today. All right. We can drop that, and we can engage our little tiny engine. This is pretty much our remainder of the mission engine. This has a little tiny bit of Delta V in it for emergency cases, but it's not something I really want to use if I can avoid it. As we now are just going to finish our circularization burn. We're almost there. Actually, you know what? And cut off. All right. We're in orbit. He still hasn't gotten an upgrade though, but we are in orbit. Usually they get a point for that. Where's our moon? Okay, our moon's there. We're gonna have to go around. Right past our probably completely dead spacecraft by now. Oh. Oops, what did I do? We're gonna have to go around again. Sorry. Takes a couple seconds to slow down. Alright, there we go. Orbital prograde. And we are off to the moon. Alright, so we're heading to the moon this time, and hopefully this time we won't hit it. I'm definitely gonna have to be a little bit more careful about our maneuvers because we do want the science from it. That's not good, but it's what we got. I'm sort of looking at this going like, how are we gonna run into the... Oh, we're gonna get sideswiped by the moon. Oh man. All right, radically outward. What's that? 51 kilometers. All right, and how much do we have? 300 and something. So we are doing a flyby of the moon. Now, what's this going to make us end up doing? A pretty long trip around. How are we doing for snacks? This is the don't run out of food, don't run out of air problem. Or do we have to make an adjustment? 14 days, 15 days. So this is going to give us 6 days. 3 days. So we come out to here and then we use the rest of our fuel to get us into a deorbit. Okay, that sounds reasonable. Because I don't want to do the other option. All right. There's the moon from our view. Definitely looks lumpy. Oh, like a giant eye or something there. Big giant crater. All right, we're just gonna rotate here. Where's Kerbin? Kerbin's right there, so we're coming up on the dark side of the moon, or the mun, which is actually lit right now. So this is what we can't see from home. This is what we paid the big bucks to fly all the way out here to see. All right. Well, that was fun. Oh, there's another big meteorite impact on this side. All right. Now we're here. All right, we're going to go retrograde. Now we're so far away. We need to retrograde our rocket here. We're going to turn that off for a second because that is not going to work. This is going to work. This is the moment of truth. Did we bring enough fuel with us to actually return to Kerbin? As we try to lower our apoapsis. It looks like we did it. Yes. We are now in a very possible state of crashing into Kerbin. Because we can't time warp. All right, we're coming into here. We're well within range. How much? We still have a lot of battery power, so can we transmit our data? Uh-oh. Which then comes the question is, where's all our data? Did we just lose a pile of data, or did we actually transmit it? Well, I'm gonna take a risk. There they go. Okay, we got 5 data left. Make sure this is actually set to something reasonable as we get ready to enter the Kerbal atmosphere, probably straight down. Oh, dang it. Here we go. Oh, it's getting dark. Yeah. I like it how it's saying there's not enough charge yet. That's because it's flying off the ship. Alright, here we go. We just hit the atmosphere. Let's hope it rights itself. Uh-oh. Right yourself, right yourself, right yourself. There's a heat shield for a reason. Don't blow up. Uh-oh. We're in trouble. No, I think he's unconscious. Okay. Hopefully he comes back because the parachute survived, so we're good there. Okay, it looks like we might have survived. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, he's coming back. Good. Yeah, he's been to the Mun and back and he's gotten no... Alright. And he's awake. Alright, good. Looks like we're flying over water. Oh no, those are clouds. Okay, and then grass. Alright, because I just want to make sure we didn't hit like a mountain or something. That would have been bad. But it's still 1,000 meters up. Alright. There's that parachute going. Alright guys, we did it. Lunar flyby and return, and it doesn't look like we've exploded, which is great. Although, hang on here. Oh yeah, 400 meters. Okay, that should be fine. I want to make sure we do slow down. There we go. Yeah, we slow down to a crawl. All right, he's looking out the window. And he's thinking, hey, this is pretty good. As you know, there's apparently a light in this window somewhere. There's light somewhere. Oh, there's controls up here. And he's coming down his little radar altitude thing for under 3,000 meters. And we're coming down nicely here. We got a ship packed of science. We also have some other science. So we got a pretty good science haul out of this. Despite the fact that we really came in badly. All right, here we go. Nice soft landing. Boom. All right, there we go. Hey Zane, thanks for watching. We're here, we're just collecting up some additional support, and we are here. We're gonna be going to the Mun next, and this time we're gonna go for a landing because, well, that's what we said we were gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna use all this science and hopefully some money, maybe? I don't know. I'm hoping we get some money from doing all that stuff to build ourselves a lunar lander. Probably a lunar lander direct. We're not going to get too fancy here because we've had a rough evening. So coming up with like an Apollo mission might be a little crazy. Oh, that's a bit blinding. Oh, hey, he advanced to level 1. Congratulations. All right, we got a lot of science here that we can put into some very advanced rocketry, which we're totally going to buy. We're also going to grab ourselves some survivability because we'd like to come back. But also survivability has some things like landing legs and stuff. Couple different landing legs. Now, what do we got here? We have to be a little bit more cautious. We don't need more capsules. I realize we've got some lander cans there. What do we have over here? Do we have any more landing stuff? Not really. We got more science. Definitely have more science here. And then a bunch of arrow shells and stuff that we don't really need to land on the moon with. The gravity's low enough, I don't think we need that. What do we have? Miniaturization. I don't think we need miniaturization. We're pretty good on that. Electrics probably is a good idea, but what do we get out of the electrics? Solar panels. Yeah, we're gonna need solar panels for sure. What else do we have? Recycling. We have a fuel cell. That's it. Okay. And we got some storage options. So I like the electrics idea because electricity is definitely something we're going to need. And we've already bought some pretty big rocketry stuff. And then over here, I'm thinking space exploration might be an idea. There's some stuff we can definitely do here, but my thinking here, if we scroll down here, is the EVA pack. We definitely need Kerbals to have their EVA pack. Parachutes, not so much, but that EVA pack, if we're going to Mun, oh yeah. And we've cleared our 2 contracts, which is great. All right, what does this want? That's a pretty easy contract, but let's see if there's anything else we can get that's going to give us a little bit more money. This one's going to give us some money. This is, again, unmanned rockets. We're not doing that. No. I think that's probably a good one. Science around the Mun, we can do that. And no, we're not doing that one. So we're gonna go to the administration building. Oh, we did a flyby of the Mun already. Okay, well, we can't get that one. All right, so that's given us $100,000 to get to the Mun. I think that's doable. with what we got. Because we already went to the moon, we just now need to recalibrate the rocket so that it's going to be able to land. And to do that, we want to use less parts, but bigger parts, in order to do this and actually build the rocket a little smarter than last time. Some efficiency gains, but yeah. Like, this is just ridiculously silly. So we're getting rid of it. There we go. We're putting in a command pod. We're gonna build our standard command pod with a parachute on top, the M16. Make sure we have it so it'll deploy. This command pod has ablator already in it, so we're good on re-entry. We just have to now pick some parts. And you know what? Let's... What do we got here? Do we have the regular stuff? There we go. Just to avoid any unpleasantries. Okay. Now we got a pile of control stuff here. Excuse me. We can probably get away with singles here. All right. There we go. And we're gonna go for landing gear. And we'll extend those out for a second to make sure that we put the engine on the bottom. And this is where we can put that silly engine, because we're going to use the RCS thrusters to get us down instead of that trying to put it in orbit. That was ridiculous. All right, so there's two engines somehow. Don't know why, but this one's a little less thrust. This one's a little bit more thrust. Let's go with this one. I think for the MUN, we're still good. Yeah, we're easily good for this. All right, tracked. So in space, it does that. So this is good for getting down, going back up. We got our where can we go here. We do want a return trip. All right. Right now, we can't go anywhere, but that's okay. All right, we're gonna strip these off. We're gonna strip the whole bottom section off. We don't need it. Okay. Now we're going to pick a big tank, and this is going to be our transfer stage. Oh, it's upsetting me. Oh, because where can I go thing doesn't allow me to. All right, what's our biggest tank we have here at 1.25? I think that's bigger than this one, right? Yeah, by a good margin. Okay. And we got this terrace one at the bottom. Interesting. Okay. And this one, we want a decent engine. We're going to take this guy again, just simply because what it's doing is it's making sure that we actually get to orbit today. All right, how are we doing in our engineering thing? Good. And we're gonna pick, nope, bigger wings than that. There we go. And we'll make them dark. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna check our where can we go today, and what's it gonna say? It says marginal for flyby of MUN. What? Oh, totally not staged right. Okay. How about that? All right, then let's see what else we can do here to get this to MUN. How are we doing here? So we got about 5 more tons and 5 more meters. So we could take this off and put a secondary engine in here. still pretty happy. All right, where can we go? It's saying orbiting is marginal. We can't land because we're short quite a bit. All right. Let's reconfigure the rocket a little bit. Sends me another 1,000 Delta V. Okay, but we did this. What do we got in the tanks that we can sort of maybe set up here? Don't tell me this thing's too big to go without an upgrade. Alright, how much are we spending? 11,000? Alright, we're gonna save this for right now. We're gonna see if we can... We're gonna see if we can upgrade, because that's what we're gonna try to do. Upgrade, upgrade. That's the goal. This allows us to get more parts. This allows us to get more weight and height. So we're going to do that. I know we're limited on parts, but we can throw some pretty big parts in now. Yeah, that's the goal. Build a rocket with 30 parts that can get to the mun. We're gonna have to strip some stuff down, but we're gonna put some pretty big, expensive parts on this thing. We might have to candlestick it. If you don't know what candlesticking a rocket is, it's when you launch with a giant booster. All right, so if we're doing this, we gotta strip down from 4 down to 3. That's the easiest way to give us some significant savings. We'll have to deal with that engine in a second here. Same thing with these. 3. Okay. Okay, so we have 3 engines down there, and up here we're just using the biggest rocket pieces, but we need another 1,000. So how many pieces do we have now? 4 pieces, but we have plenty of tonnage and stuff. So we don't have any bigger engines, unfortunately. we do have this one. So we could do that. Let's try that. Now it is hydrogen, so these tanks aren't going to be worth as much, but this is still this engine here to significantly better. All right. Okay, so that's there. That gets us pretty good. And then we can do this. I think that's getting us a little bit more. And now we're down to 5 parts. Shoot, I need 6 parts. All right, what can we strip off this rocket that we don't absolutely need? Because we need the shield, we need this, we need this, we need these things. We need the engine, the decoupler. Might have to rely without that. Okay. That's what we're doing. And then we're throwing in the boosters. What are the biggest boosters we have? We don't have any boosters that have tops. Okay. So we're going to have to go down to 2 boosters, not 3. There we go. Because we do need to put arrow nose cones on them. Which we have these tile. Are you kidding me? Do I have... Do I have anything that can be used as a nose cone on these silly things? Ooh, I think we do. As silly as it looks, that is a legit. And this is going to cost us half the money we have left over. Okay. Now, can we go to the moon with this? Oh, yes. And back again. Okay. Do it that way. We're still, I think, good. Return trip. Yeah, we have 800. Okay, that should be good enough. All right. Save that. And we have 2 more parts we can put on, which we should probably slap a little bit of science on here. You know, science, the very thing we need. But we're gonna slap on, not lab scanners. Nope. Nope. Sensors. What do we have that we haven't been using? We got some experiment stuff too, but something that's inexpensive. I'm assuming a goob module is good. haven't had one of these yet, so let's take one of these and we'll stick it on the back here. This should collect enough science for us to get back in there. Not sure what the changes are, but okay. That's 30 parts. We have to get back to collect all the science. All right, we're gonna go crew. It's gonna be Jeb because he has the extra. All right, let's go because we're using pretty much half our money to get there. If this doesn't work, we're in trouble. That's all I'm gonna say. If this doesn't work, we're in trouble. And at the very least, we have to get to the Mun. I'm less worried about getting back, but obviously for the science, we definitely need to do that. I just hope nothing explodes. Knock on wood. Now I'm trying to pick a better song. What do we got here? I think we can warp to sunrise. Oh no, I don't want to necessarily do that. Alright. What do we have in Mech Jeb? Do we have ascent guidance yet? No, we do not. So we're just gonna have to smart up. Alright, no. Here we go. The most crazy launch we've ever done. In the last 5 minutes. Candlestick boostering it. Woo! Heading towards max Q. Not much we can do about it. Ready? Set. Deploy. We're already at like 137. Woo! We just went straight up. That is so not gonna work. All right, we are hitting the orbital. Can't see anything because it's all dark. That's okay. We got 4.5 minutes before we re-enter, and we're just trying to rotate the rocket into our... We're going sideways. And here we go. Get our orbit, and then we're good for Mun injection with hopefully enough reserve to get down to the planet and back, because otherwise Jeb's gonna be staying for a while because we're gonna have to come up with a way of rescuing him, and we still don't have the big science items, and we're gonna have very limited funds if he does not come back. I forgot what the contract pack was. Right, we have to recover data from the surface of the Mun. Transmit or recover. Uh-oh, we actually have to send the data back, and I do not have a transmitter on here. Oops. Alright, how are we doing here? Alright, for efficiency's sake. There we go. And we got 10 meters per second left for when we see the Mun in a few seconds. All right. How much debris have we actually left around? We've only left 2 pieces of debris. That piece is going to go bye-bye, and there's another piece of debris somewhere. But this is, I think, our first major piece of debris that we're leaving. Unless that push is enough to push it back into orbit, which I don't know if it would be. I don't think so. Maybe. Who knows? But this is a pretty powerful engine. This is going to get us most of the way to the Mun. Well, it's going to get us the whole way to the Mun. But this should get us almost all the way to landing, which we're then going to hopefully land and not crash into, which is going to be a little bit tricky. But that's okay. And this time we're gonna because we're coming in for a landing. There we go. We're not too worried about the free return. All right. And we are collecting some gravity scans, so that's probably worth quite a bit. As we get here, we're getting out of almost out of communication range. Oh, this pod looks like it can just do the Mun. Yeah. All right. Now we have one shot at this. I don't want to engage the RCSs until I absolutely have to, because we are still limited on what we're trying to do here. All right, there we go. Okay, we are above the Mun. We have actually managed to do it. We're now going to start our deorbital burn. Whoa. Forgot how fast you can deorbit on the Mun. Plus this engine is way overpowered. We're barely touching the gas. It's not bad. Oops. I don't want to go any lower. All right, double check. Yeah, we're not going to hit anything. Good. All right, so I kind of want to land on the light side, but it means we are going to be out of communication, which is probably the worst time to land on the Mun. But since the Kerbal basically doesn't need us to communicate with there, we're good. We got 20 pieces of science already here. Toggle capacitor channel. We don't have any capacitors. All right. Now, how much do we have? We have 515. So we can basically do a drop somewhere. Kind of want to go here, but I'm kind of thinking up here because this is looks like it's higher, and here it's less fuel. Plus at 3 craters, it's a little easier to figure out which way's up. All right, here we come. All right, guys, we're gonna do it. And it's rotating a bit, but we're gonna aim for about right there. And now we're out of communication. And we're just gonna burn our entire... All right, surface. Oops, no, no. That was a bit of an oops. Now I'm thinking about it, I should just go. I just don't want to. Yeah. All right. Now, very carefully, because at this point, mess ups are going to cause us problems. And we're going to extend our landing legs because we want to make sure that's working. Okay, those are working. That's working. All right. Well, we do not want to land in the middle of a crater. Well, if we're going to land in a crater, we want to land in the middle of the crater. That looks as middle as we're probably going to get. There we go. We're going for the middle of that crater. Okay, we got our little numbers down here. We have an estimated burn of 32 seconds. And we have 80 seconds to go. So we want to get down to about, oh, this is going to be interesting. All right, double check, double check. We are landing where? Oh, shoot, we're going to hit the edge of the crater. All right. All right, we're starting our deorbit land, or deorbit burn, or suicide burn, or whatever you want to call it, and hoping that this is going to actually work out in our favor. Oh, I guess that wasn't so suicidal burn. All right, we're straight up and down. So assuming we don't land on a giant rock, this is not where we wanted to land. Like, we did, but at the same time, it's like... Like, we could have saved some DV landing up there. It looks pretty flat. Okay. Not bad. There's no major rocks or anything down there. We're using a little bit more fuel here. Oh, this is actually pretty planted. Dang it. All right, we're going to use height control because we have it. Yeah. Go above these rocks. We're gonna go down to that landing. That's right. This is the crazy tech I have. And it'll maintain the height, so it should, as we go down, yeah, it's gonna toggle and keep us just above the surface. Isn't this amazing? This is advanced control now. So we can go to a landing spot that's a little bit nicer. And we're only using a little bit more fuel. I'm thinking right over there. All right, we do have to go down soon though, because we are going to run out of fuel, and I don't want to go down too low. All right, it's on the other side of these rocks. And we're down, sliding a little bit, but we're down. Ha 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 ha. There you go, guys. That's how you do it. All right, we're going to observe our mystery goo, which is pretty much the reason we came here. And we can't EVA because we still don't have that tech. So now we just have to quick save in case there's little problems and figure out which way to head home. Oh, you know what? I bet we can use gravity turn. We probably can't. It's probably a terrible thing to do. I want to go, no, we're gonna go 20. I don't want to smash into things. All right, let's see if this is gonna work. And we are, where are we here? Almost at 20. All right. We just need to get to orbit. If we have to rescue from orbit, that's fine, but I'd hate to have to explain why we cleaned Jeb off the face of the moon again. No, don't do that on me. Alright, we have a solution to this. Everyone knows the solution, right? Get rid of the landing gear. And we get rid of the... anything we don't need. Bye-bye. Just make sure we don't blow up something we do need. There we go. All right. Are we gonna make orbit here? Just barely. Yeah, he's gonna slam into the moon, isn't he? I can't see him clearing 2 kilometers. Yeah. So he's stuck on the moon. Because he doesn't have enough to get back off the moon. Unless there's some way to like shave about So our little stunt, as much of that was a stunt, cost us the lunar return. So he's stuck on the moon. I don't think there's any way for him to get back. He needs way more fuel than he has. And he's stuck in the capsule too. So we're gonna have to upgrade stuff to get him out of here. Well, that will be for another night, I guess, because kind of late. I want to take this time to thank our supporters and Patreon members and YouTube members and everyone else who's been helping me out to make absolutely trashy videos like this where I blow up stuff like 12 times in a thing. And of course, thank you for watching as well, because without you guys, I wouldn't be doing this. So everyone who commented, chatted in the live stream or even afterwards, thank you very much for your support. And we'll see you in the next one, where we're going to have to rescue Jeb this time for realsies.